2022, and we've got one of the biggest recruitment shortages for salespeople that I've ever known in the UK. We've literally got businesses that are struggling to recruit the right salespeople for their company. And maybe you're facing the same challenge worldwide wherever you are, that you can't find the right people to work in your business. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 4 things that I think are critical if you're struggling to recruit salespeople in your business, and some actions that you can take as a CEO or a sales director to hopefully sell your company to potential salespeople and get them working for you. My name is James White, small business sales expert, man that helps loving brilliant companies achieve great sales results. Let's have a look at the video. Let's have a look at the 4 things you've got to have in place if you're to sell your business and get salespeople recruited. So one of the biggest challenges we're seeing at the moment in the marketplace is it's taking much longer and harder to find the right salespeople. There was a stat that LinkedIn showed that this time last year, it was taking 4 weeks to recruit a salesperson. Now it's taking 6 weeks. It's grown by 50%, and I think that's only going to get even worse and worse. The opportunities for salespeople out there, and by the way, if you're not in sales and you're thinking of a career in sales, it's a brilliant place to get a job. The opportunities, there are more opportunities out there than salespeople, good salespeople around. And the challenge is people are finding it a real issue to recruit people in their business that can really work for them. So what are some of the things you've got to do? How can you make sure you solve that issue and don't miss out on opportunities because you haven't got people following up on leads and the opportunities are the way you want them to? What are the 4 things that are critical, I think, you've got to put in place for you to attract people in the modern era? The first thing is this: what is your vision for your company? What is it that you do? And this point is especially important if you're trying to recruit millennials or those people that are a bit younger. Gone are the days where people just wanted to work for a company because you said that you were important. You now have to sell what you do to them. I always say to people, it's not the sausage that sells, it's the sizzle. You have to create a sizzle around your business. And a lot of these people want to work for companies that have bold visions, that want to achieve big ambitions, that want to make a difference in the world, whether it's around sustainability or equality. They've got a set of parameters and requirements that are more important to them than necessarily what you might think. Harvard Business did a review, and they showed that 37% of new millennials think a business's goal is to make profit, whereas 87% of them think it's the job to make a big impact in society. So if you're not selling your company and the vision of what you want to do about how great you're going to solve a problem in the world or make a difference, that's why people aren't coming to you. What is your bold vision? What is your culture? What do you stand for? What makes people excited to be part of your company? And I'm going to be blunt with you, if you can't have a focus on that, or if you think what you've got right now is good enough, then take a look in the mirror and start again. Get clarity on what it is you're trying to achieve. What's the bold goals and vision you have? And then look at how we can sell that to make it an appealing prospect for someone that's in a sales role that they want to move into. How are you changing lives? How are you impacting people? How are you doing great things? We've got to pull that together in your vision and what you want to achieve, your purpose. And if you do that and sell that purpose, it's hopefully going to encourage people to come along with you and be part of that team ride. So point number 2 is this: how flexible are you in your approach? I was talking to an organisation the other day that said, no, we make sure that everyone comes into our office 5 days a week. And if they have to do it, if they want a job with us. And I was like, good luck. The reality is the world has changed. COVID, whether we liked it or not, gave people the chance to work at home. It gave them flexibility around their working schedule. And with the cost of living increase and cost of transport and food, everything going up, people don't want to have to commute into an office every day. They want the flexibility to work from home. And yeah, of course, that comes with risks and challenges. But our job as business owners and sales directors and senior people is to manage those risks rather than try and eradicate them. If you just insist on making sure that everyone comes into your office, then the chances are that's only going to appeal to a certain group of people in your environment. One of my clients during COVID recruited a sales team from all over the UK, and that sales team's been doing incredible work, and they're able to recruit people from Scotland, even though they're based in London, because they were able to offer a flexible working approach with a culture that focused on results and achieving things and a great feel factor, rather than necessarily being at a certain place at a certain time. If you're from this old school that thinks you have to be in the office to achieve results, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're out of date and you need to think differently. Yes, people need to come together. Yes, being in an office is important, but making it mandatory 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, those days are gone in my opinion. You have to be flexible with your approach. You have to understand how salespeople want to work and take some of that flexibility into what you do with them. What really matters is the results that they achieve in the right way. And if they can do that by making lots of video calls rather than sales phone calls, then let them do that. The key thing is be flexible in your approach to get the right result and doing it in the right way. And if you can do that, people are going to start to engage with you. They're going to want to see you as someone they want to work with. It's hopefully going to help you solve that recruitment challenge. So point number 3, and I probably would say this because I'm a sales trainer and mentor, is how much training and support are you providing for them? How much access to content and materials and support do you give your sales team? Do you get them to come in and then just expect them to be brilliant? Or do you help them? Do you onboard them? Do you train them? Do you give them support from mentors like me or whoever else that can help them develop their skills? A client that I mentioned that recruited a business during lockdown, we provide a mentoring service to their team, and their team love that. They feel it's a part of their job. They're able to tell other people. They get trained, yes, by me, but whoever it is that does your training, make the training a part of the process. Make them feel that they get that support to be better. Because when we talk to people about sales training, it's not just sales. We talk about how they can get better things in life in general, how they can communicate more effectively, how they get better results. So focus on onboarding and supporting and mentoring and coaching the team you've got. The chances are, yes, of course, they've got to do the work. But a lot of the time, people don't know how to do things. They don't know where to go. They're stuck for ideas. They may be in a rut. Provide the support, whether it's with us or anyone else, to help your team get better results. And if you're a sales director thinking maybe you need that help, then come and have a chat as well. The reality is we all need that support, that help, that coaching. I have a coach. I work with people. I get learning on a regular basis. I've just attended an online course that lasted 3 days last week to help grow my skills. We all need that help and support. Your team need it. Make that a key part of what you offer, and it's going to be a great selling point to bring people in. And my 4th and final point relates to compensation, benefits, and salary. The reality is, I know that the cost of hiring someone in the UK right now are sometimes 40% more than they were about a year and a half ago. And I've still got people that are talking to me who are still insistent on paying the same amount as they were back then. The world's changed. You have to move with the times. Unfortunately, the world that you were in before doesn't exist right now. And if you carry on in that path, you're never going to fill the sales roles you've got. We have to understand that because that opportunity has changed, salaries have gone up, and therefore that means that people have got more choice. And suddenly, if you're competing on someone when there's £10,000 or dollars worth of difference, there's going to be a big challenge for them, especially with cost of living going up. Look at your salaries, look at your compensation plans. How easy do you make it for them to achieve really good numbers that are commercially beneficial for you, but that work for them? How simple do you make it for people to earn really great money if they get great results? And also, look at the benefits you offer from an HR perspective. Are you offering life assurance? Are you offering health assurance? Are you offering days off for when kids do things? Whatever. Look at your range of benefits that you put together and make your sales job appealing from both a salary, a bonus, and an incentive benefits package. If you do, and you make that package come together, then people are going to consider your vision and what you do. They're going to consider your training. They're really then going to be able to look and see, wow, I'm getting lots and lots of support here. This sounds like a company I really want to work with. And they're going to want to join your team and become part of what you do. And are all of these things a guarantee of success? No, they're not. But I guarantee you this, if you carry on with your old methods and the old way of doing things, the chances are you're going to get caught out by other companies that will take your space. So be innovative, create that vision, focus on what it is you deliver, support your team, and if you do that, we can help recruit the right people for your business to help you thrive and grow. If you want to be stuck in the old ways, if you think you know the best, just as a sales director, it was what it was 5 years ago, I'm afraid to say, you may well face a problem. Dinosaurs were alive once and they didn't evolve with the times and they're now extinct. Don't become in the same place. Put what I've said in place and you can recruit great salespeople for your business to help you thrive and grow. If you liked the video, please subscribe and like the channel. If you didn't agree with what I said, put the comments in the section below. Let's have a conversation about it. I'll even happily jump on a call with you and discuss it. What I believe is what I'm seeing in the marketplace and I want you to be in that same position. But if you don't think I'm talking rubbish, great, tell me as well. If you love the video, share it with others. Let's get lots and lots of business owners recruiting great salespeople to help their businesses grow. If you have enjoyed it, look, hit that notification button so my next video next Saturday gets straight to you. See you then.